Hey everybody, it's Kevin. Today's Monday the 22nd, 22 as an angel number of March 2021. My name's Kevin and this is your daily message and meditation. So let's see. Here we go. I had a good weekend. I had a lovely, successful spiritual Sunday yesterday, or I should call it Soul Path Sunday. I liked it. I played about with this whole rig thing, tried to get what they call a video down, which is a top down video shot, playing around with a GoPro camera, and as we know, with technology and people, things don't always come the way they're supposed to. I am in awe of young people who can quickly pick up all of the nuances that new technology, software, hardware, all these different things that were not available to me when I was younger, or at least a child or high school, or excuse me, I'm not yawning because I'm still tired. I'm yawning because I had the most amazing sleep and I still wanted to keep on sleeping. So there you go. I also worked in my house. I cleaned up more clutter. Seems like an ongoing daily thing. I just enjoyed it. Just enjoyed taking one frame of a day at a time and seeing what I could do with it. And I like that. I like that there's no I don't seem to have the same kind of structure as I had before, meaning a year ago, or a little over a year ago, because a year ago there was no structure. It all went whoosh out the window. And all that to say, it's part of today's message, which is the constant learning and the constant understanding and the constant feeling of security, which is where we get all of our fear from, and the fear leads to the anxiety, and the anxiety leads to the feelings of angst and control, the lack of control, reaction. Yesterday I was speaking about what is none of your business. Other people's thoughts of you, other people's thoughts of themselves, other people where they are, other people what they're doing. On Saturday, somebody shared something with me. I didn't get a chance to read the entire piece until yesterday. It was a salacious story about somebody who I taught, led me and a group of others through a training. The piece that I read was inflammatory, not particularly kind, yet what I found most astonishing and quite abhorrent was that the article, the piece, had no author, had no resource of who wrote this, and the remarks and the comments that were made were all alleged, meaning I don't believe any of it to be true. And as I went through this piece, that oddly enough was very slanted in its political views and beliefs and thoughts, meaning that unless you have, and this is what today's message is about, unless you have a solid, strong conviction to your own inner belief, the belief that's down at the core of your being, which hopefully for you, me and everyone else, is layered and linked in love, layered and linked in joy, layered and linked in peace, harmony, respect, integrity, then you'll notice that such pieces of fiction, because unless somebody actually has, I call it the receipts, which is a lovely term that Wendy Williams, the iconic, wonderful talk show host, talks about. Where are the receipts? The receipts meaning the actual proof that this happened. Unless you have the receipts to show, to prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that how you feel, how you believe is wrong or different. And we're getting to the message, because the message links into all that feeling. Because it's not just this, it's other things that we may or may not be witness to. And even when you do have the receipts, let's just say for sake of argument, this is one of these cards is fabulous for this. Let's just say for sake of argument, you're given proof. The party A has an issue with party B, C, D, and E, and that's going on in our culture right now. This accusational mayhem that's happening. Pointing fingers, pointing blame. It comes from a place of disharmony, dissatisfaction, people who aren't very happy. And so to make, justify, balance, feel better, it's necessary to push the buttons of other people, to put them in the spotlight, to put the heat under their butt. And indeed, it's my own belief or my own prediction or my own forecast that 2021 will be yet another set of accusational pieces, inflammatory statements. The news will continue to show, depict, spill off stories of drama and conflict. Because fear-mongering, conflict is the very opposite of peace and love, harmony, integrity, respect. And let's just say it could be you that's under the spotlight of accusations. Doesn't matter. I shared this weekend with someone that a very good, wonderful client of mine in the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, somewhere around there. Got embroiled in a sensational scandal. The type of scandal that involves Barbara Walters. You know the type I mean. Anyway, these kind of things ruin people's lives. They cause people to be admonished, and some should be, but not so publicly and not so egregiously. And I'm not saying that I want to be a bleeding heart for anyone. You know, I always believe, and I'll put my hand up to it, that well-behaved women didn't get very far. You know, about 100 years ago, which is not that long, women were fighting to be able to vote. Half a century ago or more, minorities, people of color, the black race, those who fought for freedom, had to fight for more rights. I believe that people should have rights equal. We're human. This is why I think there's this uprising of folks willing to risk their lives to come to a country that they believe is free and just. And I'm an immigrant, so you can imagine when people talk about illegal immigrants coming to this country, I say very little, and I wonder sometimes if I should say more. I sit back and listen because I think, well, they really aren't thinking, or not talking about me specifically, but they're lumping in a group of people. that are coming here to seek a better life. And then I'm looking at the bigger picture. Where's the peace? Where's the harmony in that? I wonder what it would be like for them to feel that they didn't have any hope, to feel that the country they were born in, the environment they came out of, was so terrible that they had to flee or run because there was no other way to make it. And yet, when you look at some folks who pop over the border, they're chased like animals. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I don't really have the receipts to back it up, but it's just one of those things that I don't. What is the answer? How do we get back to humanity? Yeah, no, I'm so with people who say, well, people do take advantage. Listen, that's going on everywhere. Everywhere. Here's what's that's interesting. What I noticed about my own healing is the pointing the fingers, the accusations, the articles that we read, the things that we say, the more inflammatory they are to us. They're not inflammatory to everybody, but to us. The more it's a reflection of our own misgivings, unfortunately. You know, other people's situation becomes a mirror of what we or we didn't say. And I like the idea that when someone does something that you would formerly be egregious, upset, angry, mad, get really pissed off about, you can say thank you, because it's instant karma being washed off. And to lots of people that might be like, that's nuts, that's crazy, that shouldn't have happened. No, it shouldn't have happened, but at some point you did it, and this is showing you that you shouldn't have done it because it shouldn't have happened. And you just say thank you, we're done, move on. So here's our message for today, which goes right into what we're talking about. There we go. So Archangel Azrael has come. Azrael is the like a little messenger of God. Seems like all of these archangels obviously are friends of God. So they're messengers of God, really. And change, let's see what it says about change, and because he pops up a lot, and I think, well, here you are again. What can we say about this? Change and transition. Where are we in this? It's in this other book. Sorry. Okay. Archangel Azrael is known as he who helps God. You notice he's got like flames, he's got that phoenix. So what this is really saying, interpreting, is there's change and there's conflicts going on all around. You have help. So let the higher powers, the higher vibrations help you, move you forward. Then you've got Archangel Raguel here, who literally is a friend of God. Thank you for surrounding my life with harmonious light. So these changes that are occurring around you, with you, within you, there's harmonious light, there's harmonious love, there's harmonious things happening that will line it up. Even if you feel at the time that these changes are going on, and it could be more global changes, national changes, local changes, or just in your job, suddenly these things happen and you're not sure what to do with them. Just know that you've got help to move you through it. Let go of the need to control the outcome and let the higher level of results happen. Higher level of what? Energy, vibration. What I want to remind everybody is, if you want that angelic higher energy to come in and help with whatever situation, like we always say, thank God, or please God, or dear God, or we always pray for stuff when it seems like things are not working. And that's wonderful and that's fantastic. But you have to give thanks that it's already happened. thank you for resolving this issue. And you may be in the issue. You might be right in the middle of it. It may have just happened. But you say, thank you, angels, for taking care of this so quickly. Thank you for resolving this in such a beautiful way that it is not an inconvenience to me whatsoever. And me instantly, within minutes, you'll find this moving forward, because you've lifted the vibration away from the woe is me and this is terrible and how is this going to resolve itself and whose fault is it? That just brings more of that. That just lets that continue. That is like having a pimple and not releasing the pus. It just keeps getting more and more ratchet. The last one, because these two, Peace and Harmony and Leap of Faith, popped out together. So normally there's just two cards, which is what's the meat of the matter and what you need to learn from it. Leap of Faith is saying, just do it. I'm ready to take a leap. Angels, thank you for doing it with me. We've got to get to this idea that there is an energy greater than all of us at work all the time. And my answer to that is we may as well give into it, as opposed to just thinking that we're supposed to struggle on. You can look at this any which way you want to look at this. You can look at, the world crisis. I've started to see things as being influenced by whatever energy there is out there. Because I was talking yesterday on my Soul Path Sunday. There's a higher energy that put the moon in the galaxy, put the sun in the galaxy, and made all those planets work. That's the energy, the source, the power I'm going to put my faith in. Because something powerful enough to set the planets in the galaxy is certainly powerful enough to have created me. And so if they want me to do this, learn this, take this on, then I'll take a leap of faith and do it. If that makes sense. I do have to share something else with you, which is quite lovely. Quite lovely. Last week, at random, I was pulling the energy of Miriam, this Miriam lady, English lady that came and was talking. And I think one of the visualizations that she did was seeing your loved ones coming towards you. And another one I felt like was Katumi, was pulling a spirit in front of you and breathing you closer and closer and closer to the spirit till you became one with it. Well, no word of a lie, I'm shuffling my own little deck of cards because I'm doing a personal self-study with, where are they? Oh, these. Keepers of the Light. I love this new camera. I love this new camera. I love this new camera. Except it takes an awful long time to focus. Please, angels, help with that. I might have to adjust the shutter speed. Anyway, look what showed up. And I was like blown away. Because I was like, who is Miriam? What is Miriam all about? It is the Miriam, twin souls, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. Oof. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So, a lot of channeling, which is using my body, yours, I don't know how you channel, to allow the energy of the universe to come, takes a bit of practice like meditation does. It took me a while to understand the feeling of it, because when I would go and watch folks who did trance channel, they went into trance. There's a very famous woman who was Scottish. There's a book about her. She was hailed as a witch, but she really wasn't. Well, she just was a trans channel, meaning that she used her body as a vessel. Back around the war, World War II, Helen Duncan, fascinating book. Her daughter wrote it, Gina, somebody or another. I'll think of it. She was vilified, tried in a court of law, all propaganda, which is what I was talking about earlier, all trumped up charges, all a load of lies, yet she was imprisoned. Not just incarcerated, served a sentence, had a criminal record, but was told to never do this again. All trumped up by people who didn't understand. All that to say, a channel, I thought when I've seen channels, is that they did all of this frailing of their arms and making all kinds of noise and moaning and groaning, and their body would shake and shiver. That is not what happens at all. As you meditate, I've said many people have meditated and be like, oh, I'm about to go off to sleep. Yes. It's not really a deep sleep like you would if you are going to sleep. You've settled the mind to a different level. The physical mind has gone into the beta waves, the gamma wave, all these waves that our mind has to vibrate at to process, to think, to understand that I've got to go here, I've got to go there, which is why older people, those syntax they call them, their neurological messages that go one side to the other side, the syntax in the brain work to allow us to multitask. When you shut all that down and you lower it down and you bring the vibration down, you allow your mind to physically rest but spiritually travel. Physically, you have stopped thinking about the dogs picking up the kids, what you're going to have for dinner, where you're going to go shopping, how you're going to pay the bills, oh, I've got to cut the grass. You put that aside. You're accessing a higher frequency that is able to feel, see, do, and connect in a different way. Think of it like AM radio, which is local, FM radio, which is a bit further away. If you look at the numbers of an AM dial, they're usually 2 digits. If you look at the number of an FM dial, it's normally 3 or more. Think of it that way. 3G, 4G, now 5G, same thing. So it's not uncommon for a collective energy to come through and be able to use this human body with the energy levels low enough to where they can vibrate and use this physical body, which is really quite interesting why these Miriams, twin souls, keepers of light, where you go, there you go, sacred vision. Basically what these two twin souls are saying is there's no limit. There's no limit to what we can do, what we can learn, how we can go, how we can flow. And all three of these cards that we pulled today really talk about that. Whoops, it goes that way around. There we go. Archangel, Azrael. There you go. Oh, this badly camera. Archangel Raguel. And then a leap of faith. So let's meditate. Put your feet flat on the floor. Big breath in. Release it out. Breathe in love and harmony. Press out all conflict. Shake it off. Let it go. Bring your mind to the soles of your feet. Let your palms face up towards your heart. Just bring yourself to your breath, how your breath is letting your chest rise and fall. Find a nice, even, steady hushing of the breath. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for cutting the ties that bind me to people, places, situations, stories, drama, and anything else that I no longer want or need. And I thank you for cutting those binds right now. I am safe and I am free. Bring your hands over your heart, or one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Either way it works. I am the keeper of my mind. And my body, wherever love is, fear is a stranger, and love works here, with me, through me, around me, above me, below me, and in all directions. The core of my being, there is an infinite well of love, and I allow this love to rise to the surface, spill out over the top, in all directions. So it is, and so shall it be. Find yourself in a state, place, thoughts, a vibration of love, happiness, particularly gratitude. Be grateful, count blessings, all of them. Grateful for the home you're in, grateful for the heat that's on, grateful for the spring that's coming, the grass that's growing, and the activity that's going on in nature. Then we'll do our devotional prayer. Angels, archangels, thank you for revealing your presence and letting us know what we need to learn. Thank you, Ascended Master, Christed Light Ones, for coming. Thank you for being with us, reminding us that you're here. And showing us your wisdom, what we need to learn, what we need to share. I am open to listen, to receive, and to share, and to teach. So it is, and so shall it be. And if you will, just open yourself up to let the light, see it, coming down from source energy, that energy that put the stars, the moon, and the planets in the galaxy, that energy that also put you on the planet. Just concentrate on your breath and how you're able to breathe the elements of the outside toward the inside. Think of your breath as fuel for your whole body. Where in your life do you need harmony? Where in your life do you need balance? Understand that the lessons and the vibrations of your life, the journey of your life, has been placed upon you quite deliberately, quite purposefully, even though situations and the stories and the people that you believe are not of your highest good. And why have they come? Understand that the very life force that works within you, this oxygen, this air that you breathe so freely, this is the life force and the energy that sustains you. Carve out time twice a day to meditate. Meditate first thing in the morning to prepare yourself for the day ahead. Know that the energy that's around you is supposed to be around you. Call it forth. Give humble gratitude that it's there for you, always has been. The ascended masters, the Christed light, the angels, the archangels, and all of those heavenly bodies that work for your highest good have worked for your highest good, tirelessly, lovingly, kindly, peacefully, with respect and integrity at all times. We call upon messengers. You are a messenger. You're a messenger of God. You're a star of God. You're a star and a messenger of the universe, is why you are listening to this. If you are listening to this, give your fears up, let them go. If you are listening to this, find out what part of it lights you up. If you are listening to this, your angels, your spirit guides, your Christed ones, your lighted ones want to hear from you. The light and the work of spirit is just as confusing to you as it is to us. Yet, when there is gratitude, when there is love, when there is alignment with the same energy level that we work through and for, there is a great rejoicing. Those of us in spirit form that come to work with those of you in physical form can only connect when the vibrational level is lined up correctly. Many folks, how do I connect? I don't know, the angels are there. Raise your vibration, open your heart, rid yourself of blame and guilt and shame and all the negativity. Let Archangel Michael cut those ties. Let the Master Jesus protect you. It is mankind, the construction of religious practices, that has kept all of our brothers and sisters and spirits controlled. If the actions and the words of those who are prophets are not kind, loving, caring, giving, ascended, lifted, light, and joyful, if the claims and the statements and the teachings made are not done so with the intent of unconditional love, great joy, highest happiness, for the highest good of everyone, then what is being spoken, what is being shared, what is being given, what is being practiced is not true. A person cannot claim to speak the word of God, should not dare to speak the word of God unless that person is themselves of a godly nature. At this time of mayhem and conflict, there are many false prophets, many who desire more and more control, many who look towards mankind and say, oh, I can manipulate, I can take advantage. And they do. And there are many others who feel, wow, that is so wrong. And it is. The message it shows you, the wrong it does towards you, are windows into a world you do not wish to vibrate with. When the energy that you feel towards the people that are conductors of this abhorrent, shameful action, they are showing you there is a loving, kinder way. This is not for you. It's why you are repelled by it. Always know your guardian angel has been with you since you were created in time. Lifetime after lifetime, your guardian angel greets you when it's time to go home. You've known your guardian angel in many lifetimes. Sometimes your guardian angel speaks through the words of your friends, comes to give you a message, nudge on the shoulder, a pat on the back, a hug. Your guardian angel's vibration is as vibrant and lively as yours. Use one of the meditations from last week. Bring forth your guardian angel. Let them in. They are part of your twin soul. You are part of that same angelic energy. What you believe, what you're supposed to follow, lifts up your heart, causes your face to smile, causes you to feel better, causes you to feel worthy, causes you to feel confident, causes you to jump up and down with glee, causes you to go outside in the rain and dance in the puddles. That is the energy you wish for. That is the energy we wish for you. The exercise for you is to take time for you, to connect with this twin soul, your guardian angel, to connect with the angelic, peaceful harmony, vibrations, and to know that take your leap of faith. If you want a higher income, you must vibrate with those of a higher income. If you want peace, harmony, tranquility, kindness, you must vibrate with that same energy. the energy known as the Miriam, I have come with another message through this channel. We are working towards opening up more of these communications with you because it's important. Hold on to the values and the possessions which are important to you. Release and discard and step past everything, material and otherwise, that no longer serves your purpose. Learn to do this quick transition on a regular basis, and you will find safety and freedom in every single area of your life. It's time for us to go. Thank you. Bring your hands to prayer heart center. Bring your awareness to the room. Then lift your thumb knuckles between your third eye center. Together we'll bow and say namaste. Oh, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So then, obviously, no coincidences that the Miriam should come and I was so confused last week by that. Mother Miriam, that used to be Mary Magdalene, that was the Mother Mary, and I felt like somehow it wasn't, seemed weird. But now I get it. It's a collection of energy. And maybe perhaps that's what I needed to learn. We're all learning. I also feel like for those of us that have stepped in towards doing more of this work, and you will too if you're on here, we're all in the classroom together. So the information, when we say, well, at least when I share that prayer that I got from Carl Gray, thank you, angels, for reminding me of your presence and revealing to me what I need to know. When I added the piece that I'm willing to listen, to receive, and to share and to teach, that's when all of this came. The intention, the desire, the vibration of what you want to achieve and get is what you should be vibrating to right now. So, for example, if you have like I did, a heating bill that came in that was a little bit higher than normal because it's been cold, instead of saying things like, oh my goodness, how am I going to pay this bill? What am I going to do? Oh, I can't do it. Because that's the vibration that I'm used to doing. I'm like, oh, thank you, angels, for bringing me the heat and for taking care of this bill so quickly. Psh, done. That's what they're there for. That's why this energy is collective. Somebody taught the gas line to bring it to your house and put it in and keep your house warm. So thank you for making that happen, whoever you are. I'm grateful. And the more we go in that grace and the gratitude, the higher, quicker, lighter, bigger we become. That's really what it's about. Listen, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, please subscribe, please get this word out. And thank you, angels, for increasing my audience. Bye.